Hey guys, good morning. Tran from BlackSheepWarrior.com, SHOT Show 2015, hanging out with my friends from Rain Precision and Mike from Agency Arms. I'm super excited. I know I'm supposed to be kind of like the cool, calm, collected, but I'm really geeking out over this. This is a really awesome piece of machinery that we have going on. I think all of us in the community have been waiting to see and hear what you have going on, Mike, so take it away. Just let us know what we're looking at, what different models you have, and what's so amazing about what you have here with Agency Arms.
Well, basically this is our 17. This is an urban model, and taken out of this little RVDO concealment expert. But basically we have 3 different versions, and the different versions have a different purpose. So this is the urban, it's the lightest slide that we have. It tracks the fastest. So it's moving so fast and so flat, you don't even, your brain can't perceive how fast it's moving. So in your eyes, it's never moved. So you still have your sights on target, which is a huge selling point. And that's the best balance when you're running what's called our battle plate. The battle plate is always installed on every pistol if you're not running your RMR. So it's an enhanced, basically, value to our pistol because every gun standard comes in an RMR cut and the battle plate.
And now, are there specific cuts for specific RMRs? Just pretty much every RMR that's out there on the market?
All the Churchill RMRs will fit in here. They all have the same thread and hole pattern, so they don't fit them all.
Nice.
And I'll talk a little bit more about why we purpose build these in a second. Basically, so this is the best configuration if you're looking for performance with no RMR. We also have a field version which has no windows on it. And that's for the guys that really prefer just a non-windowed pistol. So then we also have a hybrid, which a hybrid is a field on the sides. It has 2 extra serrations, and it has a window just like this on top. So it leaves a little bit more weight in the front end. So when you're installing an RMR, it has a better balance point. So you're not going to have a lot of muzzle rise from having all the weight on the ass end, bringing up that muzzle as it comes back. So it's a really good balance point, and that's the best, what we feel is the best balance point when running an RMR. Yeah, so we're really happy with the way these have turned out. In regards to the battle plate, the reason we designed this is seeing some videos online, you know, keeping the finger on the pulse of the industry, watching how people work with serrations on the top of the pistol. They work great. We personally haven't chosen to put them on here for a reason. It's a training issue and a liability issue. Putting the serrations and the large lugs on a 45 chamfer increases your survivability rate, your capability. You're using one-hand manipulation that forces you to angle the pistol away from the body. So if you're using your holster, buckle, whatever, you're going to be forced to angle that pistol away to use these serrations.
Right.
And if you're, already bleeding, or you're holding back the child, or whatever you need to do, it forces you to be a little bit safer while doing that one-hand manipulation. So that's why we've engineered it that way. Going into our framework, one thing that we're really, really happy about is what we call the accelerator cut. The accelerator cut forces you to keep downward pressure if you shoot thumbs forward on the pistol while doing rapid fire. It keeps that muzzle really, really low as you're able to keep it down. The other thing that we do, it's a small touch that not many people really notice right off the bat, is we do a bevel on the inside. We call it the glove bevel. And we square the inside of the trigger guard. So if you're a guy that's in a cold weather environment, or you're just like Steve Fisher with like ginormous hands, getting your fingers into this trigger guard is no issue. So then our trigger shape, we have a toe at the bottom. It's a flat face trigger shoe with a toe, and that's for indexing as well as it keeps guys with gloved fingers or large fingers from getting pinched between the trigger guard and the trigger. It's not a huge problem for most people, but we just wanted to try and address every issue that we could for the masses so that we eliminate as many problems as we could. Standard cuts on this one is we remove the finger grooves unless somebody just really, really likes them, we'll leave them on, but standard we remove them. We do a non-traditional double undercut, so we do our primary undercut, and where the height of a second undercut would be, we go straight across. And then we dock the toe of the trigger guard, and this isn't for aesthetics. It looks alright, but it's not just for aesthetics. A lot of guys, like Paul Van Dunk, one of our sponsored shooters, likes to run his hands very far forward. And now what you've basically done is provided a second shelf for your support hand when running very far forward. So when your thumb's on the accelerator cut, now you're riding your fingers up in there. It's a very good indexing location, as well as gives you a lot of control over the pistol. So and then also we recut for your factory serrations, which gives you a lot more firm purchase. We call them the DNA collectors because they have a very secure purchase on them. So, I guess in a nutshell, that's basically what we do.
That's outstanding. It's not only incredibly aesthetically pleasing, but it looks like every single piece of this is definitely functional.
Yes.
There's a lot of thought to how we do it. So not only does it look beautiful, but every single piece is supposed to enhance the shooter's performance based on this. That's awesome. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you.
Tran, BlackSheepWarrior.com, SHOT Show 2015, here with Mike from Agency Arms. We're actually going to have a chance to go shoot this later on this afternoon. We'll get you guys some video about that as well, so stay tuned. We'll get back with you as soon as we can.
You guys ready?